Who really is in charge of the Southeast? By Charles Ogbu. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The real tragedy of the suspended but still operational Monday Street at Home in the Southeast is that the indigenous people of Biafra, the organization that initiated it, has not only suspended it but has equally gone ahead to denounce and issue several threats against the terrorists still killing and maiming innocent Igbos and burning their cars and shops over the same seat at home. Like I said earlier, or I've been selling in such kind of news, this is a monster that have come out of the indigenous people of Biafra's sit-at-home order. And believe you me, it is no longer getting funny. I've said before, if you have seen pictures or if you have seen videos will give you the more information. If you have seen videos of how people are being brutalized just because they come out, if you see videos how people have been brutalized, like they'll catch you if you're selling whatever you're selling, they'll throw away your wares, they throw it away, pour it away. If it is a bicycle, if it is a bike, if it is a tricycle, they'll burn it. Like they don't care if at the end of the day this thing is what you used to feed your family. They don't care if you have a sick person in the house. They don't care at all. They will just tell you, who are you? Recently, I think about last week, they actually went into a church and they almost, made trouble with the priest in charge and was questioning him while he was actually saying mass on a day that Nnamdi Kanu is actually, sitting in court. And a lot of stories like that. And yet, I'm asking myself, who is now behind these things? The indigenous people of Biafra say they're almost tired because they have come out and they have issued threats, they've issued warnings, and at the end of the day, it is not getting any better. Let's find out more about this in news in detail. Yet, the enforcers are still not relented in their acts of terror. This here is the scariest part of this whole thing, the realization that even IPOB appears to have lost control of the street. I mean, from the one, the Southeast governors were never in charge of even their own government houses. To be fair, they no longer pretend about this. On Mondays, they hide in their government houses for obvious reasons. Even their shopping malls, warehouses, and filling stations do not open for businesses. The security agencies were never in charge of the Southeast, their modest effort at curbing the current security challenges notwithstanding. Truth is, since after the EndSARS protests, which criminals hid under to attack and burn police stations and steal their weapons, which have been used to wreak havoc on them in recent past, the morale of our society agencies in the Southeast has been hugely depleted. Most police checkpoints are actually deserted on Mondays, say them too follow they observe the forced sit at home. So in essence, on Monday, the Southeast is not controlled by any governor or politician, and certainly not by the security agencies nor IPOB, whose several threats against the sit-at-home enforcers have resoundingly ignored. Every Monday, the region is firmly in the hands of criminals, bandits, and terrorists who can target anyone, burn any shop or car, and take any life in the name of enforcing a sit-at-home already suspended by the initiators. This is now our new normal. The implication is that in the unlikely event that the Abuja High Court decides to give the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu an extraordinary speedily trial by fixing the case every workday, saying as it was extraordinary renditioned, the entire Southeast will be on lockdown every workday during the duration of the trial. No students will be able to go to school, no business will be opened, not even health emergency will be attended to. And the so-called leaders we elected are paying outrageous salaries and allowances will pretend like it is just a phase. The security agencies, whose primary job is the protection of lives and property, will just look on. IPOB, the group that promised us freedom, the group that introduced the sit-at-home and its violent enforcement, will be unable to do anything. Giving a cup of water to the monkey has never been a problem. Retrieving the cup is where the problem lies. I guess IPOB has now seen that it is far easier to start a fire than it is to quench it. Quite frankly, Igbo need to go inside and summon themselves to a meeting. Outsiders have done us much harm, but whatever harm we have suffered from outsiders pales into insignificant when placed side by side with the unhealable wounds we have inflicted on ourselves. The effects of this current demon was someone but which we can no longer now dismiss will be fought for generations to come. Eventually, we will see the full impact of the interruption in the academic calendar of our school kids. We will feel the impact of the disruption in our businesses and daily jobs. And in no distant time, we will start feeling the impact of the normalization of crimes and clear acts of terrorism. A society that has lost its capacity for introspection is a society that is headed for Golgotha. A shame, isn't it? Sincerely, this is a food for thought. A food for thought. This is something that they should go, is it in-house or out-house or wherever, and do a meeting and make sure they find a solution to. This monster that has been created is now stronger than the creator itself. You know, when maybe the Westerners, the whites, the foreigners, maybe they actually built a robot, and in turn that robot has turned against them. They no longer know the switch button. They no longer know what to do. The robot is going haywire. It can be said that it is the same thing concerning the indigenous people of Biafra and the Monday enforcers, the Monday sit-at-home enforcers. The majority Igbos which stand for Biafra Republic of Southeast within disintegrated republics of these territory natives are in charge of Igbo land. We, these territory natives which owns the land, have defeated Fulani terrorists from Guinea on 6 geopolitical zones in which Biafra Republic of Southeast is one of the 6 sovereign states. The final conquest is Abuja. Every community, town, city in Igbo land which stands for Biafra South or for Biafra Republic of Southeast must be fully armed now. Conquest of Abuja has begun. Strikepoint number 1 is the Fulani Aso Rock. Igbos, which stand for Biafra Republic of Southeast, alongside other native tribes of this territory, must bomb down Fulani Aso Rock from all directions to ashes. Only the swords decide. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? My brother, thanks a lot for this wonderful article. You wrote my mind. I spent 3 weeks in the East during the past Christmas and New Year holidays, all in fear. Fear on a daily basis for 3 weeks. It is not funny. Gradually, the southeastern region is gradually becoming another Borno, and it is not going to be funny. Kudos to IPOB. This is just the beginning of their mafia-governed society they promise. Sooner, we'll be paying taxes and protection money to terrorists in Igbo land, and they still prance about it in their formidable ignorance. Good to hear that security agencies too observe the sit-at-home. The government workers, banks, all politicians and their business, governors and their filling station. That is to show that the Southeast are together. Somebody is saying something, this one is saying togetherness. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.